Welcome to our first presentation about surds. In this presentation, we are going to talk of operations on surds, particularly on addition and subtraction of surds. It is important to note that when we are adding or subtracting surds, they must be like surds. Secondly, we shall use the distributive property of multiplication on addition and subtraction. So we are just going to follow these two. And in the previous lesson, we talked about the like and unlike surds. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, hit the notification button, like and share. And please, presentations of the previous lessons are in the description. Let's now have examples. Say simplify the following surds. We have from part A to H. Let's have the responses. For part A, we have 3 root of B plus root of B. We see that they are like surds because the irrational is the same. So this is the same as the common is the square root of B. That means we pour it out. Then here, when divide 3 root of B by B, we shall remain with 3 here plus there is a silent 1 here, 1. This gives us 4 square root B as the answer. Part B, we have 2 root A subtract a half root A. So this is the same as the common is the square root of A into, so here we shall remain with the 2 minus the a half. As we simplify this, you know the LCM is 2. 2 divided by, here is 1, is 2, multiplied by 2 is 4 minus 1 multiplied by the root of A. This is the same as having 3 divided by 2 multiplied by square root of A. This becomes our answer for that part, and this was for part A. Part C, we have 5 square root 2 plus 3 square root 2. This is the same as we pull out the common, which is the square root of 2. Then here in brackets, we shall remain with 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8 multiplied by the square root of 2. This becomes our answer for that part C. Then part D, we have 11 square root 3 minus 4 square root 3. This is the same as the common is a square root, which is 3, into the 11 take away 4. As we simplify, it's the same as having 7 square root 3 as the answer for part D. We can have part E, which is the square root of 75 minus 3 the square root of 27 plus 2 square root 12. So this is the same as, so before we make them to be like surds, we need to first split. So we see that in 75 there is 25, which is a square number, and it's to be multiplied by 3. So it means that the first one we have in the square root of 25 multiplied by 3. Why? Because when you multiply this 25 multiplied by 3, we get back 75 minus the 3 square root. This 27 is the same as having 9 multiplied by 3, then plus the 2 square root. This 12 is the same as 4 multiplied by 3. As we simplify, this is the same as having the square root of 25 multiplied by the square root of 3 minus 3 square root of 9 multiplied by the square root of 3 plus 2 square root of 4 multiplied by the square root of 3. So we've been distributing the square root for the values or the digits that are under the root. We know very well that some of these ones are square numbers. 25, 9, and then 4 is 5. We're going to take this positive one, multiply by now the square root of 3 minus 3 times the square root of 9 is 3 multiplied by the square root of 3 plus the 2 multiplied by the square root of 4 is 2 multiplied by the square root of 3. As we simplify this further, this same as 5 square root of 3 minus 9 square root of 3 plus 4 square root of 3. We can see that it's now we are dealing with like surds, whereby we are going to pull out the square root of 3, which is common all through. Here we shall have remained with 5 minus 9 plus 4. So this is the same as having negative 4 plus 4 under the square root multiplied by square root of 3. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0 multiplied by the square root of 3. 0 multiplied by any number gives us the answer as 0. Therefore, this is the answer to our part E of the equation. We can have part F, which is 2 the square root of 8 plus the square root of 200 minus 4 the square root of 18. See, this is the same as we are first going to break down this one so that we can form the like surds. So this same as 2 square root. When you break down 8, we shall have the 4 multiplied by 2 plus the square root. When you break down the 200, it's gonna be the 100 multiplied by 2 minus the 4 square root. When you break down 18, it's the same as 9 multiplied by 2. This is the same as having the 2 multiplied by the square root of 4 multiplied by the square root of 2 plus the square root of 100 multiplied by the square root of 2 minus 4 multiplied by the square root of 9 multiplied by still the square root of 2. We can see some of them are square numbers, whereby we are going to have the 2 multiplied by, now the square root of 4 is 2, but multiplied by the square root of 2 plus 100 here is a square number, therefore the square root of 100 becomes 10 multiplied by the square root of 2 minus 4 multiplied by, see that 9 is a square number and the square root of 9 is 3 multiplied by the square root of 2. As we simplify further, this is the same as 4 square root of 2 plus 10 square root of 2 minus 12 square root of 2. The distributive property can work, whereby we are going to pull out the common, which is the square root of 2. Here we shall have remain with the 4 plus 10 minus 12. So this is the same as having 14 minus 12, but the whole of it multiplied by the square root of 2. This is the same as having 2 multiplied by the square root of 2. So this becomes the answer for that part. And I can see we are left with the two parts. We are left with the G and then H. And please try out part G and part H. And please drop the answers in the comment section. You can also watch this video indices and see how you can solve unknown indices when given equations. And thanks for watching. See you again.